Hey everybody, we are back again, and this time we are talking about, let's see, what do I got? Short, itty bitty attention span. I have 8:25 through 8:31. Can you believe it? Oh man. All right, let's see what we have happening. Hope all of y'all are doing okay and you've got the right amount of air conditioning and protection from rain and fire, everything. So, but let's see. Got some interesting cards here. Definitely. One of the things I want to talk about, I think in particular, these cards are going to resonate with specific people. There's an interesting concept that's being introduced here this week, and it has to do with love and love availability. Okay. We all know that we're in a 9 year now, right? Take the two, add it to the zero, add it to the two, add it to the five. 9 year. And that means it's time to get rid of old things and allow space for the new to come in. Okay. And in some respects, that may have to do with relationships that you have been in and you realize these are not in my best interests. Okay. So kind of that's what this card is, and it's being pushed to the rear. Now I'm going to put it closer to you. It is the Six of Cups, and it's kind of like using your own personal wisdom to analyze what's going on with your emotions. Okay. So they're all tying together to help you make your next decision, the next move. And it may be the person that you're with is wanting a change in the relationship and you just haven't faced it yet. Okay. Because this tells me there's been a lot of emotional upset. Okay, so if this is speaking to you, I want you to pay attention because the cards are very specific. All right, broken heart, being upset. This card right here is telling me you've got one foot in the real world and one foot in the spiritual world. Now, if you're with someone who doesn't understand your form of spirituality, it might be time to release them or allow them to be in a different position in your life. Like they might make an excellent friend, but perhaps not quite as good a lover, okay? Because then you get very intimate and reveal so much about your inner self. So this is telling me they might even be a Sagittarian that wants to come in, okay? So just know that. And the reason why you're being faced with this right now is because you have stirred up the energy of the magician, which is within yourself, and you have the power to create and bring in what it is that you want and that you expect out of your own life. So sit down and think, is this who I want to be this life, this, especially this coming year? Is this what I want? I have to create my own reality. And so it's time to start right now. The Magician is the most powerful card for transition in the whole deck. And you have that card right now. So if it is friendships, if it has business partners, if it has any kind of connotation where it's interaction with other people, political confirmation, we are getting that it's you're being given the tools to do that. The magician is you're getting permission to do it, right? Do the magic for your benefit, not for hurt or to enable other people, but take care of your own self at this time. Because there's one person in particular I don't think is here yet that could help you understand the next step that you have to go through. Okay, this is good for men or women, and I think all of us are facing this year. Remember, because it's a 9 year transition and change. Okay, so we got somebody that wants to come in, that they're holding back right now because they see that you're not quite ready to release what you already have and embrace the new. But that's going to change. And it also feels like there might be a change of environment for you as well. So if you've been thinking about moving or you're thinking about maybe changing where you work so that your commute is different, you have about 3 months in order to figure that out. So don't worry about it. Just process it. Take it home, put it on the back burner, throw it into your dreams, whatever it is you need to do, because we've got a 3 here, which means it's going to be forward momentum. Now, if I apply it to myself, I keep waking up at 1:37 in the morning. Don't know why, but all of a sudden I realize somebody is trying to talk to me. So if you're having those kinds of experiences, and I actually see a little clock right here, if you're being woken up at certain times during the night, it's because somebody's trying to get some messages through for you. So do your meditations and put yourself out there in a position where you can get information. Tell your spirit guides or your guardian angels, whomever you're speaking with, tell them that you're ready to receive, and that you might want to have them start a little earlier so you get a better rest or something. But nevertheless, it's in a motion, forward motion phase, okay? And it's encouraging you to love who you love and love what you do. This is about finding love in your own sphere. So it's not about being a people pleaser or whatever else you might equate with love, but this is about make sure you love yourself first, and you're going to draw in the kind of love that everybody is hoping for, okay? You can create it because you have the magician card, remember? And the Ace of Cups is a gift. So just put it out there, what it is that you want, and it'll slowly start appearing, okay? You might see it in little snips and snips of people going, I really like that about that person. The next person comes along and got another piece of the puzzle, and you're building until you get what it is that you want, because your outcome card is requited love. This means you're going to get as good as you give. So remember that. If you're having a hard time giving, that's a clue. If you're a hard time receiving, that's another clue. Many of us now are having trouble receiving because we're used to wanting to give to everybody. And this says, wait, they need to give back to you as well. Okay. Now I've got 2 more cards right here. One of the cards is the mother card, and it can signify several things. And one is back to the idea of you're used to being the nurturer. It's in a position of hopes and fears. And it's like, it's time for you now to be the recipient. So sometimes if you're in a relationship with someone who might be narcissistic or anything similar to that, sound familiar? Know that it's time this year for you to start receiving, okay? So we're going to stop mothering everybody else, taking care of everybody else, and wait for things to be reciprocated. If they don't get it, tell them. If they still don't get them, leave them, okay? Because this is telling me there's a million fish in the sea, so just know that there's gobs of people out there that want to be with you. So just know it. Once they find out your personality, they're going to want to group together. And it may even be that there are group activities where you find these people. They start out as friends and you realize this person has a great loving heart, and it develops from then, okay? This could be a very significant period coming in where you are finding answers of the heart, okay? So, pretty interesting. I'd like to know what happens. All right, so I have the 9 of crystals, which means work on your communication skills. You're almost there. If you like the way somebody behaves or whatever, don't hesitate to comment on that. Like somebody you walk by in the grocery store and you just love the color they did their hair. Maybe it's a natural silver or whatever. Let them know. It's like, yeah, it's a random thing that you tell other people something that you appreciate about them. You're going to make their day, and it doesn't cost a thing. Okay. And yeah, start out with the idea that I'm going to do something new every single day. Something new could be something teeny tiny, could be that I learn how to write with a feather pen. You decide what it is you want to do. There's going to be something new to do every day, and it expands your world and makes you feel different. you're always learning about something, and it feeds the soul and helps you stay rejuvenated. Okay. Alrighty, kiddos, that's kind of an interesting read here. So hope that it fits on some of you. Let me know if anything resonates. We'll talk to you real soon. Take good care of yourselves. Love you. Besos a todos.